Assalamu alaikum, hope you're all well. I thought today I would share with you my chili, creamy, cheesy bread rolls recipe. This is really yummy and is such a good addition for iftari as a starter as well. So let's get started. So here I've got some boiling water, added some garlic ginger paste, some salt, some black pepper. Mix. Here I've got washed 2 kg boneless chicken cubes, and this is also going to be boiled in, so let it all boil. Once you know it's all boiled, you shred it like the way I have here, add it to a bigger bowl, and here we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So here in the bowl I've got green chilies, I've got coriander and sweet corn all blended and crushed together, and this depends on your preference of taste. So I've got around about 10 chilies here, coriander and sweet corn. Added Philadelphia cheese, soft cheese, any soft cheese will do. I had 3 little tubs of these, so I added them. With that I added some mayonnaise to give it that extra creamy flavour. So added some mayonnaise. I also added red chili flakes as well. All my cooking is usually done on judgment, so I never have a specific quantity. I always do everything by taste and judgment. I added black pepper here, and I added some salt. Salt is obviously to your taste. Always do check your cooking, do taste your ingredients when you're mixing and making things, as you can enhance the flavour as you go along. I added extra mayonnaise because I felt it wasn't creamy enough, so also added extra black pepper and some more of the green chilies, coriander and sweet corn mixture. So this is how it should look, nice and creamy, all nice and blended in, nicely mixed up. So here I've got plain white bread. You can use any bread you prefer, but it's usually better when it's plain white. So I'm cutting the sides off because we need it nice and smooth, never waste any food. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use the sides. So your bread should look like this, nice and flat, no edges. So here I'm just putting the rest of the crust into the food processor because we don't want to waste any food. So we're going to make this into breadcrumbs. Easy peasy, just like that. So now I am going to squash this bread as much as I can. Let's make it nice and smooth and flatten it out, so when we put the filling in, it's going to be nice and balanced and it won't open when it's fried or shallow fried or whatever you want, however you want to air fry it, is up to you. So yeah, I'm trying my best here to get it as flat as possible, and here's me putting the filling in that we made earlier, so nice and even. Don't be stingy, as known as conjuice, with your filling, so let's fill it up nice. And that's me putting the sealant on. The sealant is basically made up of plain flour and water. It just helps the bread to stick in better. I think you can use water as well, but I prefer using this, it makes it more stickier. So make sure you've covered all the edges so when it fries it doesn't open up in the oil. So make sure it's nice and sealed and cover all the edges. Firmly seal it like this, so make sure it doesn't open up when you fry it or air fry it. And then dip it in egg. I sometimes go the extra mile, knowing me. Just dip it in egg, evenly coated, and cover up with your homemade breadcrumbs, just like that. So that way there's no wastage at the same time, and you're making full use of all the bread that you had used. So cover up evenly, pat it on so it sticks to the egg. So when you fry, it'll be nice and crispy with the extra layer of breadcrumbs. So it should look like this. So here's the batch that I made, and I made a good lot of 50 bread rolls, because these are very much enjoyed in my household, so it's always good to keep extra backup. So just put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer, freeze it, and inshallah for your iftari or whenever you feel like it, you can always just take them out and shallow fry them or deep fry them or air fry them, it's up to you. And they are really yummy. So basically this is me closing them up and putting them in the freezer, and here is the ones I made. Thought I need to do a taste tester. How can we not do a taste tester? So here's all the crispy crunchy bread roll, and here we go. Just look at that. That looks amazing, and it tasted amazing. So this is really nice, spicy at the same time, nice and creamy. So this is really nice addition to your iftari. So please do enjoy, and please do like, share.